Okay, here we go. Yep, we are live. It's a link right. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is good. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is good. Xfinity. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is good. All right, here we go. All right, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DJPABLOTV. I am the host with the most, the boss in charge, the man of the hour. And I am literally the man of the hour because I'm getting off exactly 1 hour later. So it is 12:13. At 1:13, my ass is out of here. I got to go to bed. I'm tired as hell. The way my body feels right now, I should go on a vacation. But I'm not. I'm here to do my job here. I'm going to go to bed and go do my day job. I'm going to come back home, do my daddy job, make dinner and relax for a while and then get back on here and do my job again, all right? All right, here we go. With that said, we are about to drive some cars, man. I had some car trouble today and I decided, shit, I'm going to take care of this myself. And I did the damn thing. Now my car is nice. I love the sound it's making. And it was so nice to hear that I'm like, you know what, I'm getting on. I want to drive some cars. And if you notice from the title, it said boosted cars only. So we're going to play Assetto Corsa. And the only cars we're going to drive are the boosted cars, all right? So I want to start off with something nice. I had fun last night driving the McLaren P1 GTR. That thing was so nice. Oh, my God. But we're going to start off tonight, man, with something nice. I want something nice. Now, the first and best boost car I've heard until these supercars start going real crazy. From my knowledge of cars and when I really got into the car scene back in the day was... Wait a minute, what am I doing? Nope. Let me flip the screen right here. Bang. I want to drive the first iconic car that was going crazy when it comes to, well, as far as boosted cars is concerned. This right here. Now, we all know that legendary orange Fast and the Furious car. Rest in peace to Paul Walker. So it's only right that we start off with this right. I know a lot of you guys right now are into cars because of this car right here. This movie changed your life. So with that said, we're going to pay some respects to Paul Walker. We're going to enjoy the boosted sound of this. And then we're going to move to another iconic car that Paul Walker drives as well. Something. So we're going to be doing two just to make sure we give him a special tribute, all right? Boosted cars only night, man. We're going to start off with the Supra. Then I'm going to go to the Skyline. I'm going to drive the P1 GTR again. And I'm going to add something else. I got to find a Lambo. Because I'm a Lamborghini fan as well. I got to find a Lambo that's running boost. We're going to find one. We're going to see if we can find one in here and go crazy. All right. So let's start things off. First car up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The wheel does shake. All right. Here we go. We got 1 hour. We got 1 hour. Let's use it wisely. We're spitting flames. Let's go. Boosted cars only. God damn. We sliding around the corner right here. Oh my God. guys tonight on DJ Pablo TV, man. Oh my Lord, if I could get my car to spit flames like that, my Mercedes would be crazy. But I don't know how to do that yet. I don't know how to do that, man. But my car sounds good. My car sounds good, man. When I was done, my back was killing me, but I was like, you know what? At least the problems with my car kind of rectified right now. And now it sounds nice. Cars only. We got skull cakes in the chat. Make sure you like the stream, alright? Like the stream. We need the thumbs up, man, for Paul Walker right here. Driving is iconic. Supra. Without the wrap on it though, but you know the orange car. Everybody knows the orange Supra is legendary. Especially this one right here. Oh my God, we're on a wall like Spider-Man. My wheel feels like it's gonna explode. The vibration of the road, channeling in this thing right here. Oh my Lord. Oh Lord. 6-gear, pedal to the ground. 170 miles per hour and climbing. Spitting flames like a space shuttle. Riding the walls again. Hanging on to dear life. Crazy. Oh my Lord, the wheel. Steady, boy. There you go. Pedal to the floor. 175. Heavy on the brakes, back to third. Slide him around the corner a bit. We are on fire tonight. Take it down to third. We don't want to slam in the guardrail because this car is a monster. All right, let's go. I'm driving without my gloves. Should I get my gloves? Nah, I only got an hour. I don't want to waste it on putting that on. Driving it like we stole it. Some light drifting around the corner right there as we lose traction. God damn. All right. We're sending it into the dirt. All right. That was a roller coaster ride, man. Rest in peace once again to Paul Walker. We're going to move on to another car. Let's go back into the pits. We're going to transition from this car right here to another car that Paul Walker drives. And that car is the Nissan Skyline GTR. Oh my God. Another iconic car. All right, there we go. Nice. That was fun, man. That was a roller coaster ride right here. Let's jump back in. All right, we go back in here. We hop over to the Nissan section. Bam. And there you go. Same track. Press that ignition. And then we go crazy again. Let me see the time. Okay. Oh my. Time's flying though, but we are flying even faster. Let's go, man. Another iconic car that was driven by Paul Walker. So I'm saying in the Fast and Furious. Crazy. He drove a Supra in part 1. When he was down in Miami, he was driving one of this, and then he transitioned to the Evo. Then Mitsubishi Evo. You know what? Shit, we're gonna see if we can find one of those as well. Let's see if we can find an Evo in Assetto Corsa. If they do have one, we're gonna drive that bitch. All right, let's go. Oh my God, look at the wing. Look at the wing. Wings make you fly. Wings make you fly. I need a wing on my goddamn car. I need a wing on my car, man. My car would look so goddamn nice with a wing on it. It would look so nice with a wing. Well, maybe not that big, but damn, I like it. All right, let's go. Oh my God, we jumped in the second gear off the line. Jesus. Oh my Lord. We're already in 6th gear. This thing is a rocket. Going up on a wall like nothing. Like Spider-Man right here. Sideways, literally. Jesus, can we save it sideways again? And saved. Sideways again and saved. God damn. No, yo. No, this car right here, I cannot control it at a certain speed. It is going crazy. Watch this. Send it again. 4th gear. Is handling pretty decent though. A lot of traction. And we are going faster on the corners on this. Now, I know this is a race car. It's a little bit more than what Paul Walker had, but it's the same Nissan GTR, man. You know how it is. This one might be a little bit more modern, a little bit more techie. And a little bit more crazy with the stuff they did to it, like a roll cage and a big ass wing that's bigger than the one he got. But this is not everybody wants one of these. If you're into cars, you can't say you don't want one of these, man. You might not be able to afford it, but everybody wants one. That I know. Oh my Lord. Left foot braking like a real race car driver. That's what I'm doing right now. It's not how I drive in real life, but when I come on here, I do it pretty well. Feet to the floor. We are going to ride that wall. Here we go. We are not going to mess it up this time. Hell no. God damn. gas, everything just to go straight. God damn, we're feeling every vibration off the road. Still in 6th gear, feet to the floor. We're gonna do one more lap. One more lap. 176 miles per hour. The only car that can do 6th gear around this corner and still keep you alive. And take here with 4th gear. Still hold traction. God damn, we flying. Look at this shit. Oh my lord, we handle this car so professionally. Nice. Best handling so far. This right here, man. One more lap. I gotta do 2 more. This is too much fun. Put it up on the wall again. Here we go. Hang on for dear life. Oh my God. Oh Lord, we sideways. Oh Lord. Feet to the ground. 6th gear. 173 miles per hour and climbing. 175. 180. 181 on the wall again. You gotta hold it steady. Control the vibrations in the wheel. Feet to the floor. 171 on the wall. God damn, it is violent. Hit that corner in 4th gear. We got John Joe in the chat. John Joe, welcome, bro. We going crazy tonight. Again. Iconic cars. Come on, I lost traction right here. Here we go. Well, we made the corner. It was too fast. Like a bat out of hell. Driving it like we stole it. The Nissan Skyline GTR. Flat out 6th gear. We turn in the corner in 6th gear at 150 miles per hour. The car is leveled. Left foot braking right now as we spin it around the corner. One more lap, then we switch it up. Back in 6th. All right, let's hit the wall again. Oh my lord. Hold on for dear life. God damn. I'm feeling every vibration in my hand. Crazy. John Joe, I didn't add anyone yet. I couldn't find you, man. The name you gave me, oh, yo. There were so many people with that same name. They got a lot of people on Steam with the same name you got, bro. I could not find it. Take it easy on this corner. Don't slide and crash. In sixth gear. Make sure to give the stream a thumbs up, guys, if you're enjoying the content. That's all I ask. Give it a thumbs up, man. Sixth gear. The second car of the night. We started off with the Supra. Now we are driving. You know, we got to end it off in the dirt right here. All right, we're going to take it back to the pits. Once again, rest in peace to Paul Walker, man. 2 cars that he drove when he was alive that was very iconic. 2 cars I wish I owned. But now the chance of owning one is almost next to never. Because they are no longer available. Not the ones that are classics. The new Supra, I don't know what the hell that is. This beast right here is discontinued, so anyone who didn't own one of these, good luck. They're gone. All right. We got to find another car that he drove. Let me see if I can find something from Mitsubishi. I don't think we have a category for Mitsubishi in here, but if not, we're going to move on to something crazy again. I might have to go back to the P1 before we wrap up. How much time we got right here? Let me see what's going on. Time and temperature. So okay, 52 degrees in West Palm Beach. Oh my God, we're falling off again. About to freeze our ass off again. I'm getting used to winter here. I don't know how we're gonna survive the summer, man. When summer gets here, we're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, we're dying. It's too hot. Because Florida is not what it used to be, man. You come here now, oh, you better bring your winter clothes. Because this is going to get crazy. All right, we don't have a Mitsubishi category, so guess what? We are going to go Ford. Now, I know we said we're going to go boosted only, but this car right here is an exception. You see what I'm saying? This car right here is an exception. I don't think it's boosted. It's going to be American muscle. See what I'm saying? But you know what? We're going to give it a pass. Shouldn't be here, but we're gonna let it shine. Here we go. American muscle. If only it had a turbo on it, man. Make it even better. But muscle cars usually come with superchargers on them. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. They love that supercharger shit. I like turbos, man. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the closest thing to Illinois you're ever going to get in your life. All right? If you don't know where Illinois is, go watch Gone in 60 Seconds. As we get in here and go crazy. Okay? Buckle up your seatbelts. Let's go drive some American muscle, man. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my. Oh, my. This car sounds like it's got boost. That ain't no naturally aspirated engine alone. It's sound boosted, so it will pass. Let's go. Oh my Lord, off the line. Oh my Lord, the shifting is crazy. We are gonna hit that wall so crazy. it is wobbling all over the place. Obviously, it will lose traction very easy and crash very easy as well. Rest in peace to my old man, man. He had a Mustang back in the day. I guess he was a Mustang fan. See if we can take this corner safely. Look at that. Look at that. We're struggling just to turn. My God, the car's got no traction, man. It is just sliding with ease. Look at this. You try to turn and the car is just out of control. Look at that. We're driving it like we stole it though. God damn. It ain't gonna make this corner at this speed. Let me slow down. Because I know this car is gonna slide. Driving it like we stole it. Well, we made the corner safely. Let's give it 2 more laps. Then we on to the next one. Is loose. You can feel it in the wheel. It's just swinging from side to side like it's fighting to hold on to the road. God damn, I'm feeling the bumps. Oh, there you go. I told you. I told you it can't control itself. Back in control though. God damn. 6th gear, 140 miles per hour. It's a bit slower, but it is a death trap, this car right here. Losing traction very easily. To the floor. Alright, 1 more lap. Damn. Heavy on the brake. Gearing down real quick because I know it's gonna slide. And you can see how the body is just rolling, a lot of body movement on it. It rolls a lot, it needs to be more firm. It needs better suspension. Too much body roll in the car. And just like that, it's losing traction again, sliding all over the goddamn place. We're on the last lap. We're going to take it back to the pits. The car is iconic, but it is loose. It is a death trap. I'm telling you straight up. Even in a straight line, this car is just too crazy. The hand, look at this, it's just wobbling. I'm fighting to keep it steady. It is just wobbling from side to side. It cannot go even in a straight line properly. It just wants to go sideways and crash into a wall. I am not turning the wheel. The car is literally doing this on its own. Heavy on the brake. Trying to make the corner safely right here. Look at this. We are in 3rd gear, for Christ's sake, and the car cannot negotiate this corner properly. Unbelievable. Let's take it back to the pits. I gotta get into the McLaren P1 GTR after driving this shit. I need something nice. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, another iconic car. This car right here was featured in Tokyo Drift at the end, even though I don't know what kind of engine they had in that, but it was definitely not a Mustang engine, see what I'm saying? But another iconic car from the Fast and Furious movie, see what I'm saying? The Ford Mustang GT. All right, let's take it to one of my favorite cars. Now, we're going to go crazy with this. This one right here, an iconic car. I think one of the best hypercars ever made. We jump in here. We drove it last night. We're going to drive it again tonight. Then we're going to go to the Paganis. Wait a minute. Let me get out of the Nissan category. Why am I back in Nissan? Bam, there we go. Right here. One of my personal favorites. This car, if you haven't seen it yet, watch this shit. Watch how we're about to go crazy. The perfect boost sound. The perfect performance. The flames are amazing. The car looks damn good. It cost a fortune to own one. Most of us will never be able to afford even the tires on this car. But I love it. Here we go. The McLaren P1 GTR. Ain't no regular shit here. See that? Let me show you the dash right there. See that? See that? McLaren P1 GTR. This is a rocket ship. All right? Too crazy to be a regular car on the road. It is a race car. Here we go. Watch this. Watch this. Look at the brake light up in the top. Back in fifth. We're gonna burn this down right here. Oh my Lord. It's like flying a space shuttle. Sixth gear. 200 miles per hour and climbing. God damn. 207. 210. Look at the flame. Oh my God. Put heavy on the brakes. And it stopped and still made the corner. God damn, we made the corner safely at that speed. The sound of the car, the flames, the look, the tuning. Rest in peace to Ayrton Senna. Even though we don't have a McLaren Senna to drive right here, I wish I had one of those as well in the game, but we don't. But we're enjoying the P1, man. It's only right we pay respects to a true McLaren driver. Back in fifth, step on it. God damn. Crazy. Oh my Lord. Flames. is just helping the car to just fly. Downforce like you've never seen. Crazy. Flames. Around this corner in 6th gear. One more lap before we take it in. I want to drive the LaFerrari before I get off. So let me do one more lap, get into the LaFerrari. I got to get off on time. Miles an hour up against the wall, foot to the ground. Crazy. All right, let's bring it around again and put it in the pits. I want to drive the LaFerrari before I get off, man. This right here, my favorite car in Assetto Corsa is this. I got a special love for the LaFerrari as well. An iconic car, but this right here, man, oh my Lord. Flames. Imagine me driving like this shit. They call them hypercars, guys, because these cars ain't regular, man. You are going speeds that you are not used to, and if you are not familiar with this level of driving, you are a dead man. Look at that shit, the brakes, oh my God. Being able to stop before you get to the corner at those speeds, crazy. All right, we're gonna take it into the pits. We're gonna spend the last few minutes driving the LaFerrari. But this right here, my personal favorite in Assetto Corsa, man. God damn, that was a rush. The McLaren Senna P1, well, not McLaren Senna, the McLaren P1 GTR. Once again, rest in peace to Ayrton Senna. I wish I had a Senna here to drive, but we don't. Let me see right here. Yeah, they don't have a Senna. They got an F1 GTR, but it's old school. It ain't nothing like the P1. So we had fun. So we out of here. Now we're going to do the LaFerrari, because I got to drive that before I get off, man. I can't go to my bed and not drive the LaFerrari, you know. Why is this square on my screen? What the hell? That is crazy. All right, let me get into here. Get over here and click. Get rid of that. Then get rid of this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The final car of the night. We are going to drive the LaFerrari. The greatest Ferrari car ever built. In my opinion. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's on page 2. Right there. Same track. Let's go. We got 15 minutes. It's only right that I finish it off on the iconic hybrid electric and gasoline combined in an Italian car that is a work of art. It is called the La Ferrari for a reason, because it is the ultimate Ferrari car. Most of us have never even seen one. Thank God I live in Florida. I got a chance to see them. You know, cars and coffee, they go crazy. But this car is so iconic. You have no idea. Now, we are going to drive it right here. Oh my God, look at it, man. Just as pretty as that McLaren P1 GTR. But special in its own way with this iconic red right here. Let me show you the dash. See that right there, that yellow dash? You know when you see that, you're in a Ferrari. That's what I'm saying? Crazy. Let's test the wheel right here. Test the wheel. We got the Sparko gloves on deck in red to match. Carbon fiber and Alcantara everywhere. Even on the steering wheel. All right, let's push it to the limit. Let's go. Oh my God, and we got flames to go with it. A hybrid car that can spit flames. And the RPM is like a motorcycle, for Christ's sake. It literally sounds like a Formula One car, because that's exactly what it really is, man. This shit is crazy. It is like a damn Formula One car for real. 7-speed, just like the McLaren, spitting flames as well. Another multi-million-dollar car that most of us will never be able to afford. But you can always dream, man. You never know. God damn, the flames are nice. Don't want to scratch it. Nope. Multi-million-dollar car. We don't want to scratch it at all. God damn. Look at this shit. Flames. The car handles so well. I said it is like a motorcycle, man. brakes. Enough to get you around corners like these. From coming down the straightaway in almost 200 miles per hour. Back in fifth. Red line it again. Sixth. Red line 6 and then 7, hitting the wall at 200 miles per hour. God damn! The iconic LaFerrari. Drop it down in 6th. Gradually put it up on the wall. 7th. Crazy. Wow. Heavy on the brake, made the corner. Miles an hour down the straightway right here, and yet we got the brakes to make the corner. Don't do that in your regular car. Your grandma's pickup ain't gonna stop at those speeds, even though it can't go that fast. Oh my Lord. 7-star general right there with the gears. And we touched the wall and we scratched the car. Oh my Lord. It was about to happen anyway. We back on it. Back up on the wall again. This time we're holding it properly with both hands. Oh my God, and it still got out of control. Still got out of control, man. Damn. A true monster. We still couldn't keep it steady. Heavy on the brakes. God damn, we lost traction right there. We had it, but we lost traction, man. We had it. Car, see the wheels? Look at the tire marks. It lost traction, man. We could not control it once the tires lost their grip. Oh my Lord. The LaFerrari, we got 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes. I want to drive a Lambo before we get off. Let's take it to the pits. An iconic car. Well, no. I gotta drive a Pagani. Let's see if we can do both. We got 10 minutes. Let's take it to the pits. We're gonna drive the Pagani Huayra BC. Another iconic multi-million-dollar car you probably never see in your life, much less to own one. God damn, we have to take it on the grass. They know where the tires would have hold right there. We just scratched the 7. Then we have to slow it down too much. All right, we're gonna take it easy. We're going into the pits. Gotta be respectful. An iconic car, man. Oh my Lord. Grant me a few millions, Lord. I need one of these in my life. Grant me a few millions, man. I need one of these in my life. Jesus, it's like I went to the moon, for Christ's sake. Okay. We're short on time, so we want to make sure that we cover a few cars. We want to drive the Pagani Huayra BC. Now, that car right there with a regular Pagani. For the people who know cars, you know the BC. Where is it? Yep, that right there. That is a monster. Here we go. Then I want to close off with a Lambo. I got to drive a Lambo before we get off. See if we can find an Aventador. Even though it's going to slide all over the place, but we want to drive one of those two before we get off. All right, we're going to drive the Pagani Huayra BC, a multi-million-dollar iconic supercar that is crazy and got some sweet boosted sounds to go with it. Here we go. First gear. Let's go, man, to the moon. To make the corner. Sixth gear. 200. And we got one more gear. 213, 215, 16, 17, 18. Oh my God. Crazy. Too violent. We got one more lap to go before we get off. Yeah. You hear that beep beep? You know you ain't gonna make that wall. Last lap. We're gonna burn it down right here. God damn, we made that shit. Way over 100. Crazy. And you know we gotta finish it off on the sand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta take it into the pits. We got 3 minutes. Iconic car, the Pagani Huayra BC. This car, most of you are never even gonna see one. You are never even gonna see one of that in real life. This right here is so rare, it's like you seeing a unicorn, for Christ's sake. You ain't never gonna see one of these in your life. You're gonna have to be super lucky to even see one of this. They lock them up in the garage real nice. If you're lucky, you might see one of the cars in Coffee if you've ever been to one, but other than that, you ain't never gonna see one of those. Not in your life on the street. Unless it's your lucky day. All right, we're gonna end it off with a Lamborghini. We got 2 minutes. I wanna drive it 2 laps and then we get off on time. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to the day job, man. Oh my God. So much stuff to do, so little time. Where is the Lamborghini category? All right, here we go. Porsche. Here we go. And we're going to drive this race car. Yeah, we're going to drive the Huracan GT3. It looks nice. Or should we drive? No. Let's do it for real. That right here. Same track. Start it up. Let's go. It is a race car. It's a Lambo, but it's also a race car. It's not a regular Lambo, so it's going to be crazy, all right? 2 laps and then we're done, all right? Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, another work of art right here. It is a race car. Carbon fiber everywhere. Roll cages. Look at the steering. You ain't never seen that in no regular car right here. Love the green. The wing is crazy as well on the back. You know we need that extra downforce. I love the canards on the side up front. The lip is nice as well. We are going to fly this to the moon, man. Like Frank Sinatra. Let's go. Here we go. Don't want to shift it too early. Let's see how it handles the wall. but it is fast. And it is crazy. Love the flames on it right here. Oh my. Heavy on the brake. God damn, this brake is crazy. I just tapped it and this thing just stopped. Hats off the Lamborghini, man. It's the car of choice for YouTubers. YouTubers are in love with Lambos, man. They love, the first thing they do when they get some money, bro, I need a Lambo right now. Oh Lord, YouTubers are in love with Lambos for real. They buy a lot of them, man. Shout out to DDE. They call themselves the Lamborghini ambassadors. Oh boy, let's send it. Damn, I love the flames. Handle's pretty decent. And it stops on a dime. Yep, you tap that brake, this thing is stopping. They got the best brakes that I've seen so far. Out of all of these cars, the brakes on this is crazy. All right, one more lap. Let's go. Climb the wall right here, the flames. Preppers for the wall. Back in sixth. On our last lap right here. Wrestling this wheel to keep it steady. Only 6 gears, guys. 184. 185. See, look how fast it stops. God damn, I don't even have to gear down, for Christ's sake. That brake is like monster grabbing the rotor, man. It just bites on real quick. This thing will stop on a dime. Let's wrap it up. God damn. Loving the wing on the back of it right here. Looks real nice. Providing a lot of downforce. The car's handling real well. Best brakes I've seen all night. Look at this shit. I get to the corner, I tap it. We don't go in the sand pits, man. Let's take it in the pit right here, guys. We end off with an iconic race car from Lamborghini. It's a Huracan. Designed to be a monster, though. It ain't no Aventador, but this thing right here will definitely turn some heads. It is a Huracan, but it is also a race car. So it ain't regular around here. Ain't nothing regular about it. I love the green that it's in. Crazy car to drive, man. As we wrap it up, oh my, we stopped too close. All right, let's drive down to the driver right here. Drive down to the pit crew. All right, that's it. We are done. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to the day job. But I'm saying we had fun, man. This is fun. This is fun. Trust me, if you haven't tried driving a car and on a sim at home, you need a wheel, pedals, clutch, brake, gas pedal, shifters, paddle shifters as well. Just try it. Drive in the comfort of your own home. Get Assetto Corsa. Get ATS truck. Enjoy yourself. Drive some iconic cars you'll never be able to drive in your life. But some people don't like to dream or feel what they feel like, man. You see what I'm saying? At least experience them on this level so you can say, God damn, this is a monster. You see what I'm saying? We had fun. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the support. Shout out to Skull Cakes who popped in to check up on Pop. See what I'm saying? John Joe who popped up on us again. John Joe, second time seeing you in the chat. Salute to you. Thank you for the support, brother. See what I'm saying? And I'm going to still see if I can find you on Steam, even though they got a lot of people with the same name you got on Steam. See what I'm saying? And to everyone who's going to be watching the rebroadcast, salute to you, man. I am so tired, guys. I spent the whole day working on my car today. My car needed some work done, and I made my car into a better automobile, a more fun car to drive. So I fixed the problems and also made the car better. See what I'm saying? So I got to go to work tomorrow, so I got to get off here. Then when I get back home, we're going to prepare our traditional Saturday dinner with my kids. Jamaicans, man, you know we like that soup. So we're going to be making a big pot of soup to keep us warm. It is freezing here in Florida, so we need a nice, warm Jamaican soup on a Saturday. Right now it is 51 degrees and falling here in West Palm Beach. I'm going to go bundle up and go to bed. Get up, go to the day job. Come back here, make some soup. And we can get back on and do some more crazy driving for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And with that said, I gotta wrap this shit up. All right, remember, links in the description for merch. The famous iconic DJ Pablo TV cup is still here for sale. If you need one, you know where to find it. So I'm saying, let me put it up close to the camera right here. We still have them. The price did not change. Yesterday's price is still today's price. All right, so go copy yours. $16.99. Perfect for drinking hot chocolate on a frozen night like this. So I'm saying, so if you live anywhere in America and you're freezing your ass off, what better cup to drink your nice cup of tea out of than this one right here, all right? So support your boy. Go cop one of these, all right? And remember, you can also become a member. That way you can keep in touch with me while I'm off stream, guys. Once you join, there's a video that's going to reveal the phone number for, bang, that phone right there. So I'm saying that way you can keep in touch with me when I'm offline via WhatsApp. You got to become a member to get that kind of perk, all right? Shout out to all my members that I already have. You guys know what it feels like to be a VIP because you guys can talk to me anytime you want, all right? So with that said, I got to wrap it up, man. We had fun. Assetto Corsa, the usual. Peace and salute from frozen West Palm Beach, goddammit. And I will see you guys in my next live stream or video, whichever you prefer. Thank you for the support anyway. See you guys then, man. I'm gone. Peace.